What's up, you sexy beast? My name's Maguziak, and today I thought we'd do the tri-monthly new operator speculation video. I have two Spanish CTUs for us to look at today. The first one we'll be looking at is the Grupo Especial de Operaciones, or the GEO. This group is responsible for looking over VIP subjects and responding and countering terrorism. They are responsible for helping take care of high-risk factors in a terrorist situation, but will also assist local police force if needed. This group is a part of the Atlas network that includes all of the CTUs in the European region. The GEO is very small as it only has around 100 members. These members are divided into two groups, the operative section and the support section. When going into combat, they have split into groups of 5, which consist of 2 snipers, a lockpicking specialist, and an explosive specialist, and a combat diver. When I read this, I immediately thought of another sniping operator. So I decided to do some research of the equipment these snipers use. The snipers use 5 different snipers depending on the situation and their preference. These snipers are the Masar SP66, Heckler & Koch PSG-1, AMP DSR-1, Sako TRG-41, and TRG-21. When used, all of these snipers are silenced, so as we go on, it continues to seem like the idea of a sniper operator with the CTU is very possible. But of course, we have no idea what we are in store for. I continued to look at the weaponry for the CTU, and I found that the soldiers used to use electroshock weaponry. This is pretty much your ordinary taser, stun gun, or baton. They are no longer allowed to use these, as Amnesty International, this being a non-governmental organization focused on civil rights, they have denounced the use of electroshock weaponry in the European region. I brought these weapons up because I thought that maybe we could see a gadget that shocks the enemy and stuns them, like the Twitch drone, but on a larger scale. As for the look of the GEO, they have a very simple uniform. I found a timeline that shows what the uniform has looked like throughout the years. As you can see, it is a simple all-black uniform today. They carry out most of their operations at night, so this may be a factor as to why their uniforms are black. That is pretty much it for the GEO. So 2 things we can take from that are a new sniper or shock weapons, 2 very likely things. So we'll have to see. For the second CTU, we have the Unidad de Operaciones Especiales, or the UOE. Now, something that I should probably tell you is that this CTU was discontinued in 2009. It is now known as the Mando de Guerra Naval Especial, but I couldn't really find anything on that, so I decided to research the UOE. This unit is also not a very big one. It has around 130 members in it. They operate under command of the Admiralty and Naval Special Warfare Command and operate as 2 teams, which include command and support personnel. This unit is more of a naval team, so I don't think we have a good chance of seeing this unit in Rainbow. As for their arsenal, they use a good variety of weapons. I did see a good amount of LMGs though. These include the HK MG4, the Ameli, the M60, and the MG3. If we were to get this unit, we would most likely see a new light machine gun in the game. That's really it for this unit. I know it's not a lot because there was not a lot of info for me to go off of. I'm much more interested in the GEO, which has a lot more to it. As for the map that could come with this DLC, nothing really stands out for me like the favelas in Brazil or the temples in Japan, so I have nothing in that department. But for now, be sure to subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter too, because as soon as new info is released, such as the name of the DLC, I will be giving updates as quick as possible. Anyways, always remember, skate fast and eat ass. I'm out.